And I made it clear yesterday when I appeared before the Senate that it is important that Senator Barebe does not deny me my Igbo heritage. As like an Igbo man, I can't sit down there and if you want to be ethnic, if you want to be sectional, and deny the Igbo people the right to be transported.
Governor on Abuja to collect 78 billion. or we are 78 billion. Port Harcourt to go the road. Flyover in Aba Road around Omokosi Junction. Flyover in Ajip. 150 primary health centers. And finally, over 350 primary schools. One example. One. Oh, noise. Every day, Governor put a name in noise. Oh, what a government. Oh, good Lord, Jonathan. Oh, with her, okay, but all with her as governor. Oh, good Lord. Yes, chief of staff. After that, I'm now where capacity may governor. But good luck now, we here. What does here? I'll be governor. No, many have abandoned. I'll give you a loan.
The Ikwere Youth Progressive Initiative, IYPI, a social-cultural group, has urged former Rivers State Governor and ex-Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, to vie for the position of President General of Ohaneze Igbo. The seat of the President General of Ohaneze Igbo is currently vacant after the demise of Emmanuel Iwanyawo. Recall I made a video where Rivers State said it's their turn to produce the Ohaneze Igbo President General. It is obvious they are not relenting on that. There have been so many calls about them producing the President General of Ohaneze Igbo, and now they are mentioning Rotimi Amaechi. Amaechi is one man that have not denied his Igbo heritage. Amaechi is one man that have always stood by the Igbo people. Amaechi is one man that have openly said that he is Igbo. As a matter of fact, Amaechi attends Ohaneze Igbo meeting. If Amaechi chooses to contest as the President General of Ohaneze Igbo, that's left for him. But to me, I still maintain that the Rivers State people should be allowed to have the presidency of Ohaneze Igbo General. They say it's their turn, and I strongly agree with them. The question of whether the Rivers State people, especially the Ikwere ethnic group, are Igbos has been a topic for a very, very long time. But you need to understand the reason why there is this divergent view regarding Rivers State people being Igbo or not Igbo people. This debate didn't start today. It's been a long-age debate. This whole thing started during the creation of Rivers State in 1967, during the war. This was not done by the people in Rivers State. This was done by the leaders in Rivers State. They decided to carve out a distinct identity separate from the Igbo people. This was done to avoid marginalization and ensure political survival in the new state that was created. You also need to understand why the state was created. Some sort of propaganda was sold to the people of Rivers State that they need to be on their own so that they will not support the Biafran cause. Remember, the Nigerian government was fighting Biafra. In the midst of the war, they wanted everything possible to demoralize and destabilize the Biafran troops. The Nigerian government sought for some kind of alliance with the Rivers State people in order to join the Nigerian government to fight the Biafran people. And the promise they gave to these people who were occupying the then instant region, there was nothing like Rivers State before the war. The promise they gave to them is that they are going to give them their own state, which is Rivers State. That was how Rivers State was created. It was a political creation to morally destabilize the Biafran troops, to balkanize the eastern region. With the help of their elders and some scholars, their history was rewritten, and with some sort of propaganda, these people started distancing themselves away from the Igbo people. But when you go to Rivers State today, you will not take away the fact that they are called Igbo people, because 80% of communities in Rivers State are Igbo communities. When you go to Rivers State, these people, they have the same cultural affiliation with the Igbo people, the same language with the Igbo people. The Ikwere language, for instance, is widely recognized as a dialect of the Igbo language. Many Ikwere people share common customs, tradition, and ancestral with the Igbo of the southeast. Despite political effort to differentiate themselves, the cultural heritage and historical bounds are undeniable. Like I said, before the creation of Rivers State, the region was part of the eastern region. which was predominantly Igbo speaking. The boundaries that separate rivers from the southeast today are political, not cultural. Aside the Ikwere people, other communities in Rivers State like the Eche, the Ndoni, the Opobo, they have ancestral ties that link them directly to the Igbo people. When I said 80% of communities in Rivers State are Igbo-speaking communities, I'm not mincing words. Now, let me list them out to you. You have the Ikwere ethnic group, which has always been the bone of contention. The Ikwere ethnic group are the largest ethnic group in Rivers State, and they are dominated by Igbo people in towns like Port Harcourt, Obiakpo, Emoha, Isiokpo, Omagwa, Elele, Alo, and others. And then you have the Eche ethnic group, which is dominated by the Igbo people in Eche, Okehe, Afara, Igbo Eche, Obibi. You also have the Ndoni community that has the Ogba Egbema and Ndoni, which is the Onega local government area. And then you have the Omuma community. You also have some communities in Eleme that have cultural ties to the Igbo people. You have Oyibo, which was formerly Obibo. The name was changed from Obibo to Oyibo after Rivers State was created during the war. You also have communities in Opobo. As a matter of fact, the governor of Rivers State is from Opobo. This man speaks Igbo fluently.
Okay. Ere awọdị nga ndị inyem ndị isi ụmụ asa awọ ụkpụrụ ndị Igbo na-ekele unu. The party chairman kwuola ọtụtụ ihe here ke kwesịrị ikwu o werela kwuo maya dị ihe ngekwe ya gba but kwere isi njem a bịara taa dị very important. Ọ ga-adịkwa mmasị nkwutukwa one or two things. Ụmụnne m, ndị nwe m na ndị nwe here, ihe nchọrọ ime unu asọ ọwụ ihe dum chairman kwuru unu were ndekọ ọ dị mma ndekọ unu chọrọ ịnụ ndekọ anyị na-achọghị ịnụ.
With this, you can now see how Igbo land was politically balkanized, with so many communities having lost identities. This should give you a perspective to understand why it is important for a Rivers man to become the President General of Ohaneze Igbo. Making a Rivers man to be the President General of Ohaneze Igbo will be a powerful statement of inclusion and unity. As you have seen and read so far, the Igbo identity of Rivers people has been a subject of contention, and this has led to a sense of separation and at times marginalization. The reason why the people of Rivers State wanted a state of their own is because of marginalization. This is the same reason why the people of Anyoma State are also crying for their own state. The Igbo people should show the people of Rivers State that they are brothers and they are not marginalizing them, but allowing them to have this exalted position of President General of Ohaneze Igbo. By assuming the presidency of Ohaneze Igbo, a Rivers leader could help bridge the divide and reaffirm the shared cultural heritage between Rivers State and Igbo people. Not only will this bridge the divide between Rivers State and Igbo people, it could encourage greater collaboration between Rivers State and the Southeast on both social, political, and economic issues. For instance, during the last election, an Igbo man, Mr. P2B, was contesting as a president, but in Rivers State, you saw how Nyeso Wike single-handedly confused his people to vote against Peter Obi, even though most of them voted in favor of Peter Obi. He rigged the election. This could have been a different scenario if there was a collaboration between the Igbo people and Rivers State people. Again, both the Southeast and the South-South, they are also facing similar challenges, which include underdevelopment, infrastructural deficit, political marginalization at the national level. A united front could amplify their collective voice and strengthen their bargaining power with the federal government. The same marginalization the people of Rivers State were scared about during the war is the same marginalization they are still suffering today. As a matter of fact, the people from the Southeast are the ones that have been looking out for the people of the South-South in times of politics. You saw what happened during the 2015 presidential election. The people from the southeast were the only region that stood behind Goodluck Ebele Jonathan when every other region in this country gang up against him. Imagine a political collaboration between the people of the southeast and the people of south-south. One problem that the people of Rivers State is facing is the problem of identity. A lot of identity crisis going on in Rivers State, and having a Rivers man the affairs of the President General of Ohaneze is going to solve this leadership issue. The communities in Rivers State that are Igbo-speaking communities that I just mentioned to you are all having identity crisis. This crisis has created a divide that has weakened the sense of unity and common purpose among the broader Igbo community. If these people should embrace their Igbo identity, it does not in any way make them to lose their unique cultural identity. On the other hand, it's going to be an acknowledgement of their shared root and celebration of diversity. A Rivers leader at the helm of Ohaneze could serve as a bridge. It could help to foster a sense of belonging and mutual respect. This could lead to a more inclusive and united Igbo nation, where every subgroup feels valued and recognized. In a time where Igbophobia is becoming more rife in this country, the unity between Rivers State and Southeast is crucial for socio-economic development for the both regions. If they could recognize their shared heritage and work together, they can put their resources together, they can put their ideas together, they can strategize to address the common challenges that have befallen them, be it political, economic, or infrastructural challenges. Therefore, a Rivers man leading Ohaneze will symbolize this unity and set the stage for greater cooperation. We are hoping that this call by the Rivers State people to have the presidency of Ohaneze will be accepted by all and sundry. And we are also hoping that this will help to bring back the unity, the harmony, the shared cultural heritage that existed between the people of Rivers State and the Igbo people. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.